The lights, the fame, the fantasy, it all looks perfect on camera. But behind the scenes, a different story unfolds, one filled with heartbreak, trauma, and sometimes a tragic end. In 2025, five beloved and well-known adult film stars left this world in the most unexpected and shocking ways. These weren't just faces on the screen. They were people with dreams, struggles, and stories that deserve to be told. Today, we take you through the real story behind the five porn stars whose sudden deaths in 2025 shook the industry, their fans, and the world. From mysterious illnesses to suspicious tragedies, every story has its twist. Stay with us till the end, because the final one is still unsolved. She was young, radiant, and on top of her game. But all that glitters wasn't gold. Lana Reed was just 27 years old when she was found dead in her Los Angeles apartment on the morning of January 28th, 2025. According to police and medical reports, cause of death was a fatal overdose, a mix of prescription pills and alcohol. Friends revealed Lana had been struggling silently for years, battling mental health issues, anxiety, and depression. Online, she smiled for millions, but offline, she cried alone. One of her friends stated, "We all saw it coming." She pushed everyone away in her final months. Her final Instagram story, posted just hours before her death, read, "Some days are heavier than others. Just trying to breathe." And then, silence. He had just started waves in the industry. Handsome, humble, and hopeful. The night of February 19th, 2025, 31-year-old Dante Cole was driving home from a friend's birthday party in Austin, Texas, when his car was struck by a speeding truck at an intersection. Dashcam footage showed his vehicle had the right of way, but the truck ran a red light and hit him at full speed. Paramedics arrived within 6 minutes, but Dante was already gone. Fans were heartbroken. Industry peers couldn't believe it. A life so full of promise, cut short in seconds. His final tweet, posted hours earlier, read, "Don't take life too seriously. Drive safe. Love freely." And in an ironic twist of fate, that would be his last message. A star, a rebel, and a passionate creator, Natalia Knight was more than just an adult film performer. She was a writer, a director, a fighter. But on March 10th, 2025, at just 34 years old, Natalia was found dead by suicide in her Miami apartment. Days before, she had deactivated her social media, withdrawn from her upcoming shoots, and reportedly stopped responding to calls. Found beside her was a handwritten letter. Inside it, she wrote, "I've smiled for the world long enough. It's time I rest." According to close friends, Natalia had been seeking therapy for past trauma. She often spoke about the pressures of the adult industry and the emotional toll it takes, especially for women behind the curtain. In her last podcast appearance, just weeks before her death, she said, "Fame is beautiful, but being alone in silence is sometimes even louder." After her passing, mental health organizations launched new campaigns in her name, a reminder of the silent wars fought behind closed doors. On screen, he was strong. On social media, the definition of health. But inside, something deadly was silently spreading. On the morning of May 3rd, 2025, 29-year-old Rico Valles collapsed in his Las Vegas apartment while preparing for a shoot. He was rushed to the ER, but just 2 hours later, he was pronounced dead from sudden cardiac arrest. Rico's death raised eyebrows immediately. A star known for his fitness, clean habits, and energy. How could this happen? The coroner's report revealed an undiagnosed heart condition that had developed over the years, likely genetic. There were speculations. Was it due to performance supplements? Had he overworked himself? His family, devastated but dignified, said this in a public statement. Rico was more than a performer. He was a son, a brother, a dreamer. We miss him every breath. His final YouTube short, shared just 2 days before his death, was titled, "Living Full Speed. Nothing Can Stop Me." Little did anyone know, something already had. The last on our list is also the most mysterious, because even now, no one knows what really happened. On June 22nd, 2025, 32-year-old Kieran Noir was found dead in a New York City hotel room. The scene suspicious, and the story full of unanswered questions. The hotel surveillance footage was partially missing. The key card logs had unexplained entries. According to police, evidence pointed towards foul play, and homicide is the official cause of death. Kiera had returned to the porn scene in early 2025 after a 2-year hiatus. Rumors swirled that she had been working on a controversial tell-all documentary. exposing dark truths inside the industry. And just days before her death, in a live stream, she said, "I'm about to release something the industry won't like, but it's time the truth comes out." Was her death connected? Was it a warning? Till today, no arrest has been made, and the case, as of now, remains open. Social media flooded with hashtags. Hashtag justice for Kara. Hashtag who killed Kiarnwar. Studio microphone outro and reflection, 1830 to 2000 hours. Their stories aren't just about fame, glamour, or controversy. They're about real people living fast and sometimes leaving too soon. Lana, Dante, Natalia, Rico, Kiera, all five gone in 2025. Different paths, different worlds, same ultimate silence. Their lives highlight a truth we all ignore, that even stars shining the brightest can be burning inside. If you're struggling in silence, talk to someone. You matter. Your life matters. And help is always just one step away. Rest in power to these five souls. Gone, but never forgotten. Make sure to leave a like if this video moved you. Comment below whose story touched you the most. And subscribe for more true stories from the world behind the lens.